Is Season 20 going to be the first season where we don't have any meta legends? Now let me explain. So the newest addition to Apex, which will come next season, is perks, and the way you get this is by evoing your body shield. And at level 2 you will get a choice of 2 perks, and at level 3 you will get a choice of 2 perks again. And from what I've seen from Hypermist on Twitter, and from what streamers and content creators who have had early access to the game have seen, there are a lot of there's like no meta at all. You can actually play your favourite character, which I'm actually excited about. I normally do this anyway, but everybody every season always tries to play the meta, then they either carry on playing that meta legend or they switch and just play with someone they like. But I think for this season you're actually just going to play with the legends that you actually like. There are a few legends that I use all the time. I'll tell you why I use them, and we'll have a look at what they are going to have in Season 20. For long-time viewers of the channel, they will know my love for arenas, and I'm so sad that they got rid of arenas, but I used a legend which not a lot of people did, and I used Rampart. And the reason I used Rampart is because one of the developers said, don't use a legend that you use in Battle Royale, try someone unique. And it was between Watson and Rampart, and I just went with Rampart. And I got 995 arenas wins, and I was top 50 in the world as Rampart on arenas, which still my flex. I'll hold until arenas comes back. But anyways, Rampart perks actually look pretty good for this season. So you will see them on the screen right now, but for Rampart, she has a minus 20% ult cooldown, carry extra ammo per stack, improved Sheila handling and spin up time, and faster reload with Sheila and amped cover. So amped cover is going to be huge because they've kind of buffed that a little bit with Season 19 from what I've seen. It actually goes up a lot quicker than it did before. So is this one going to be like an instant shield with no rise up? The extra ammo per stack, that's what they use for assault legends anyway, so it's going to be cool that Rampart's going to have that. I think the biggest thing is the Sheila handling, because obviously you slow down when you carry the massive minigun of Sheila. Are you going to be able to tap strafe with Sheila? Are you going to be able to run super quick while having Sheila? And with a faster spin up time as well, is it going to be instant? I think if it's going to be instant, this is going to be super overpowered as well. And then once again, the faster reload, I think that's going to be OP as well, along with the amped cover. If you also have the minus 20% ult cooldown, you could be spamming Sheila in most of these fights, which I think is going to be really cool. And Rampart is probably going to be one of the first legends that I actually try, because like what I said, I kind of mastered Rampart a little bit while playing arenas, you know, of her movement and using the amped covers and stuff like that. Rarely use Sheila in arenas, so maybe all my arenas expertise with Rampart can actually come into play now in Battle Royale, which I think is going to be really cool. So if we are sticking with legends that I use mostly, we can now talk about Ashe. So I have actually gotten really good with Ashe. I'm on like 1300 kills with her, and when I returned to Apex I just started using Ashe again, and I'm having a lot of fun using her. So, and here's one of the cool things. I saw Nightwig post a TikTok about Ashe's arc snare, and he stacked up the 2 bots in the firing range and used the arc snare. It goes for 24 seconds on 2 people. Do you know how crazy that is? I really can't wait for that. That's going to be so cool. So if we have a look at Ashe's perks, she has, after a squad wipe, call out a nearby squad. So does that mean that we're going to see the ping of the closest squad that's near us, or are we going to see like when Ashe scans the death box and we see all 3 pings of that squad? Is that what's going to happen? I think that'd be pretty cool. Marks for death reveals for 60 seconds. I think that's huge, because we normally just have the small ping like I said, after you see them marked for death and it goes away instantly. I think with this one, if we could actually see where they are and the ping moves with the player, I think that'll be sick. But what I normally do when I see marked for death, I normally ping that area anyway, but I'm still going to try it out. Here's the big one: the arc snare multiple enemies greatly increase lifetime. This is going to be it. For all the Ashmans out there, this is going to be huge for us. I think I use my arc snare tactically. I don't really just spam it. I really try and go for the enemies. I always try and line up my range and stuff like that. That is going to be huge. And then +1 tactical charge. So if you don't want the huge multiple enemy arc snare and you're confident with how you use it, you can just spam 2 instead. But holy, this is going to be huge, and I'm honestly looking more forward to the Ash one than I am for Rampart. Just, there are so many perks, like all the perks look really cool, but I honestly do think that this season you are just going to play your favourite character, and if you've mastered your favourite character, then that can be your main for the season. So I think I'm going to do that a lot with Ash and Rampart. So if you want to see some good Ash gameplay and Rampart gameplay for Season 20, make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitch, because I do stream 4 to 5 times a week on Twitch, and I will be using Ash and Rampart on launch. I won't be live on Tuesday, but I will be live on the Wednesday to have a look at Ash, Rampart and all the others. Maybe some people find the meta, but for me this season, I'm just going to have fun and play with those 2 characters mainly.